Hello everyone, Edain here and welcome back to the Edain mod story. Now on chapter 6. Targon has finally reached Lothlorien and we're going to see what we have to deal with. Chapter 6. Black Blood on Golden Leaves. To look upon the elven haven of Lothlorien was a rare thing, for many who seek to enter do not leave. Targon has heard many stories of the forest home of the elves. In the distance he could hear a faint melody, a mix of bird song and a chorus of voices singing in harmony. As tranquil as this all was to him, he knew there was danger nearby from Kerion's expression. The warm welcome would have to wait, for a large horde of orcs has been spotted and patrols of elves move to scatter them to the four winds. Alrighty, let's get into it. Lothlorien is a pretty... is normally, in my opinion, a very heavy hero-focused faction. So when you don't have access to any of your heroes, it can get a bit difficult at times, you could say. Not impossible, just difficult. But I think Targon on his own should be able to handle this. So the main restriction is obviously no use of Mirkwood, Ents, or our heroes, except I'm making one exception, and that is Haldir, but only after we build a Lothlorien outpost. That is the only restriction I'm putting on, the only more detailed restriction I'm putting on myself. Other than that, quite simple. No Mirkwood, no Beornings, no Ents, no Galafrim as well, no Galafrim allowed. Because they wouldn't be patrolling the borders of Lothlorien. So yeah, all we can use is good old March Wardens, and that is all we really need. March Wardens, Targon, could use Minstrels if I ever used Minstrels, which I don't, so we'll never be seeing them. And other than that, we just got to do what we got. Powers are fully unrestricted, however. I can summon Tariel. I can summon Radagast. I can use Arrowstorm. I can't use either of these, sadly, because again, no Galadriel. But I still get to use all the other powers, so we'll be fine. Lothlorien has good powers for when they have to go without some of their heroes. Against Mordor, well, considering how many times we've fought Mordor, I have a pretty good grasp on what I need to do to counter them. It shouldn't take too much effort to fight back against this. And because we're not making Galafrim, that just means we can make triple border guard house and not have to think about it. Just get the biggest cost reduction on our March Wardens, our basic elves. And just get everything rolling. There's also a settlement over here. I shall take that quickly. With Targon. All good. Now, we will need to eventually think about Grond, which I don't want to think about. Because it is as a castle start map, so the AI will be making siege in general. And that means eventually we'll have to deal with Grond. I'm going to try my best to not have to deal with Grond. And by that I mean, once we see Grond, we're hopefully going to have Silverthorn arrows and enough defences everywhere to not die. We'll see. We'll see. I think I could take one more settlement, and then the others are protected by wargs, which I can get some pikemen for now. I suppose I wanted to save up for the forge first. Getting economy against Mordor is definitely what we need. Since their units are free, they can do a few more things like getting their powerful heroes, which are annoying. But I have faith that until they start making siege, we can handle this on our own without any need for anything else. Targon on his own as our only hero, can help deal with the siege because of the fact he's on a horse, which makes him the only character in Lothlorien that can actually ride a horse. And yeah, you could say that Thranduil kind of rides a horse, but no, it's different. Completely different. It's still a mount, but it's not a horse. And a few goblins left, just running down. They're splitting their forces. Targon go over there. They may be archers, but that just makes it even easier for you to deal with them. You deal with that. Actually, no. Help them get rid of that. Get a sanctuary. Get the workers' tools. Those pikemen are going in to die. Yeah, make sure that more wargs come out from there. Throw down the stream again as far as we can. Can't target all the area, but we can target most of it, which means they won't be doing much with it. And yeah, Targon can just slowly kill them off. Takes no damage because he's on a horse. Okay, let's try and protect that Malon tree, because I want to get a Malon tree the healing. And it's either going to be this one or that one, and I think it's going to be that one. Just use it on cooldown just so we can use it again in the future. Get that Malon tree built. Now level 4. These orcs over there never even existed. Okay, we need to start putting all our points into as many little upgrades as possible. More swordsmen, more spearmen. Good, we saved the building. Let's get everyone over there for a second so they can heal up. Darkness has just been cast. What's that outpost protected by? Is it wargs or trolls? Because if it's trolls, I might leave it for a little bit. Once those upgrades done, we move on to the next one. Just keep going each upgrade, spending all our money at all times. Cave troll, okay. Then let's get out of there. Get that spearman unit back into the fray. Let's send everyone. Send everyone. Mordor's not making any moves to attack us. We should try and get Haldir as soon as possible as well. Having him on the field will definitely be advantageous to us. In fact, this should summon spearmen, right? No, it summons archers. Just keep running him around with Targon, since that's who he's focusing on. Oh, didn't even need my army to come over here yet. They've got an army over here, though, so... What's poisoning me? That's Gorbag, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, I've got a lot of money. Get both of those and a pantry. Get more elves. Some more units over here in case that troll comes back. He shouldn't, but you never know. And those elves deal with those archers. With what little time they have left. Might be able to take that Malon tree. Yep, get another unit to move over here. Forge workers tools have been made. We've got all of our recruitment speed upgrades. Okay, that's done with. Destroy the lair. Targon, keep trampling. That trample does more damage than letting them hit you. Okay, get that Lothlorien outpost built. Don't need to keep it, we just need to have it around to say I did it. So I can now get Haldir. Oh, careful, those are... No, fall back. Okay, time to fall back. They'll keep chasing me, which means They won't be attacking that outpost. They may know its existence, but they won't be chasing it. Okay, get the safe refuge as well, even though we probably don't need it because we have the settlers' tools as well.
We must protect the woods. Nothing shall stand before us. We move onward.
You guys are all full health, so you can stay in and fight. No, they saw it. Okay. Get the defenses. Yeah, can't do that and have one of those things at the same time. Yeah, there's no point putting any money into this. Yeah, we made it. I have no intention of keeping it because it's a bad outpost and it does the exact same thing as my base, so yeah. The same thing as my base, but worse now since I bought all the upgrades for my base. Might as well just stick to this. Gotta hit those heroes. It may not do a lot of damage, but every hit matters. We're getting a lot of healing from our base and the surroundings. Keep making more elves. That is a map of Sauron using mortal sorcery. That is killer. Haldir is here. And you can't use that on your horse. Get off that horse. Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get for coming out here on your horse. And now I've got even more healing. Let's also add insult to injury and summon make a lantern, so the enemy that gets close is just going to start running away. And get the forge settlers tools. Oh no! I can't demolish it. Okay, well we know the larger portion of their army is here. Let's just slow them down as much as possible on their descent. They're obviously going to build that into a Doggle Door or Minas Morgul. Can't do anything about it. Just have to live with it. What? Game? Okay, it was because the lanterns showed up. The lanterns got made, so the game kind of struggled to tell me what was happening. Make a tree. Bless the tree. Even more layers of healing. Oh yeah. That's what it's all about. That's what this game of Lothlorien is all about. Just layer on the healing. That's what used to be their main thing, by the way, in Edain 3.8. For those of you who didn't play in the good old days, Lothlorien just had levels upon levels of healing for no particular reason, and it was beautiful. Healing and regen were their things. Back when they actually had a healing power as well. Healing power, the minstrels healed. The minstrels were so good. The minstrels used to be so good. I can't believe they made them just a buffer for units to give them damage and armor. Such a sad state of affairs. A second there I thought that was the Witch King. Nope, that no Witch King. Okay, purchase those silver thorn arrows so we can start getting archers. Give me some quick vision so I know what's going on. Summon those elves over there. Let's go and deal with these archers. Sorry. Army isn't quite quick to dealing with archers. And our base can't quite shoot them. Good to trample them. Let's throw that down. Don't let them take that. And don't leave Haldir alone. What are you doing? Okay, that's the first siege unit. Battering the ram. Gonna start getting archers now. They don't have cavalry, so as long as they don't have a Morgul barracks, that just makes it so our archers are pretty much immortal. No, damn it, auto cast. It is so hard to target things, you have no idea.
We must stand against them. Ready arrows. We must protect the woods.
That's a bit risky, giving them silver fawn arrows now. So instead I'm just going to get all the other upgrades first. More upgrades, more units. Probably going to transition towards more pikemen, since their infantry is kind of garbage. And they have trolls, so yes. Okay, the damage isn't great, but it's kind of like having Sharku around, and I personally always like having a Sharku around. Okay, get out of there, you're getting hero bow. Come on, don't do this to me. I should have been healed there to fall. That was rude. Kill them out for Sauron. Forgetting these guys have towers now, so let's activate them. My settlement's hero destroyed, let's take them back. Because it's more than likely the AI did not take them in the first place. Kraken. Let's get them back. Make those Malon trees. Concealing fog, sure. What am I getting attacked by? Oh, archers. Level 5 archers, leave them to their own devices. I have no intention of fighting that. Arrow Storm, I think, is a bit more useful right now, just to deal with the large orc clumps. Should still one-shot anything it hits that isn't an orc or a troll. Anything that's an orc should die in one hit. Okay, get them their upgrades. Where'd they come from? Get out of here. Better using that than using Tariel. Okay, heal's almost off cooldown. Hopefully this time I will get healed. That's a Killer Fungal Barracks. If I can destroy that, that would be very good. Let Targon kill the troll. It's clearly not going to turn around all of a sudden. There we go, it's dead. The troll lair over there is still there, that's okay. That's good. Get the archers on the other side. I don't trust they're not going to get Morgul Rided yet. Okay, there's nothing there, so I'm pretty sure they're not going to get Morgul Rided since they don't have either outposts. Okay, that's that level 5 archer unit dead. Oof. And a bit of gas there. That wasn't nice.
We must protect the woods.
Oh, the troll died. Okay. Let's place a tree right in front of their base. Oh, very easily not going to get hit. You know what it is.
Our homes must be defended. Keep your wits sharp. This is our land.
Can we do this? Let's find out. Let's honestly find out. I'm intrigued to find out. I'm intrigued to find out if I can do this early on in the game. Just because we can, let's see if we can do it. Going to be a very early victory if we can do it, but oh no, that bloody thing here. That makes it difficult to do anything. Can the archers kill that thing off? Now we can just run back to that if we need to. Get more of everything, because we've got the money for it. Okay, that catapult's gone. Get rid of the other catapult next. Get rid of that troll if possible. Thank you. Okay, catapult's down. That thing is still there, but if we destroy the citadel, that will destroy everything. Oh my god, we're actually going to do this. We're actually going to do this.
We bring swords for Lothlorien. Watch for the enemy. Their end is
Oh, we did it. Okay, yeah, we just destroyed the enemy in. This doesn't even feel like 20 minutes. Oh my god. This would have been a lot harder if they had taken an early outpost. That just shows how on some maps an AI has a much slower start just because they don't have an outpost, and then this happens because I just rushed all of my economy and we have silver thorn arrow archers. What can they do about that? Absolutely nothing is what they can do about it. They can do absolute shite about all of this. And even if they did, we could just fall back to this tower and heal, or move back to this banner and heal. Yeah, they just don't have any options now to stop me. We're just that good. Just that good at the game. This is why I love Lothlorien. You can just do crazy stuff, and I said I could use Radagast. I said I could use Tario. I might as well just use them to say I did. Make it feel good that I used them. Have him on his sleigh. Trample some orcs. Yeah, look at that. Oh, this was a beautiful battle. This was great. I am 100% enjoying this one. And you want to know something funny? I originally intended to do this against the Misty Mountains, but test games are a very huge enlightener to things where it just doesn't work, and you just look at it and it's like, game wants to make itself harder for me. I was thinking of making it more difficult anyway. No, let's not do that. Let's make it a little bit easier. No, but seriously, I actually managed to beat the Misty Mountains in my test game. But I say beat, the problem is they glitched out the map. So, and the Gundabad glitch. Honestly, until Misty Mountains is fixed, I intend to never fight against them. Until they are fixed and no longer bugged, I have no intention of fighting a Misty Mountains AI. Ever. Not even outside this story. You cannot pay me to fight Misty Mountains. You cannot pay me to play against them. It's just not worth it. I have better things to do than torture myself. Not the only one we have left. Oh, it's only... No, it's almost level 3, that's why. Throw down that banner. And it's good. Fully upgraded Elven army. And we won in... I don't know how fast, but it was fast. I don't know how fast that was, but that felt less than 20 minutes. That was crazy. That was crazy fast. I almost don't approve of that victory. I almost don't approve of it. That was too quick. Oh no, that was 20 minutes. Oh, well, there you go. We just were constantly on the aggression. There was one time when they brought the entire army up and then just walked into our base and they died. And that was just a clean victory. Yeah. Lorien archers for the win, eh? What I've got to say. Yeah, look at that. Resources spent on everything. I spent a lot on units, but it would have been twice as much if I hadn't had the extra border guard houses. That made it a lot easier. Heroes, resources spent on heroes. Yep, I only bought 2. Oh, I hope you all enjoyed this one. It was a bit quicker than usual, but that actually kind of adds to the aesthetic of it all. We just arrived, orcs were attacking, we just took them out. It's cool, good. And the next one will be an interesting one. See ya. Victory! The remnants of the enemy force tried to escape only to be shot down from afar. With the battle over, an elf approaches us, urging we follow him to meet with the Lady Galadriel. As Targon entered the great hall hidden high within the trees, he saw her, calling him forwards, her words like honey. She spoke of his destiny to defeat the one called the Whisper. However, to do so, he must also fight against the darkness within his own heart. He would have to train his body and mind to withstand the Dark Lord's deadliest servants without turning into one himself.